I did a lot of experiment with this because I didn't understand the concept of this steam engine, but I'm trying it out again and see how it works. And there's my kettle again, my boiler, and that should work this time in theory. I'm using the kettle because it's got more pressure on, and I will use this, but I've run out of fuel. So when I get some more fuel, I'll try and use that on this thing. Got it working, guys, but it's taking a lot of steam, and also it's losing a lot of steam, so things are not aligned here properly. But there you go, it's still working. So I'm really happy with this project, and I call it a success. I'm going to lower the gas a bit. I don't want it to blow or anything, but there you go, it's working. Should have to adjust many things to make it work more efficiently on a lower steam. Picking up more speed now. I think I've got the steam on, kettle on full blast there. Needs to build this steam up a lot more. It's thickened. Needs more steam in there to make this go. Okay, so guys, what I've done is I've put this on instead of the thick one. So hopefully this is joined on there pretty well. I have put super glue on it so that I won't lose much steam, and I'm going to put this in there and see how it works. I don't know how this goes. Lights. Sorry, my okay, this rubber's burning a bit, so we shall see if it works. So made a few adjustments, got it going, we'll call it a day, done project. It's working with this boiler, and subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment. Thank you for watching. I had to do a lot of adjustments indeed, but it's working on low steam now. Definitely a success. I've got this engine working, but I didn't explain how I actually sorted it. So I'm going to give a quick go at telling you what I did. Now, originally, this is a kit, obviously. Originally, this bar was going right across. But in my haste, in my young days, which I didn't understand how these things work, I cut it in half and one thing another. I have experimented so many times with this engine, even now when I'm trying to fix it to make it work, and things are going wrong, and I'm learning as I go along. And basically this video is for mainly people who are beginners who are learning, like myself. If there'll be lots of people who know what I'm going to talk about anyway already. So I didn't understand the concept of the length of this to there, or the stroke and everything else, and I found out. I did a lot of experiments, like I said. One of them was this one here. I drew it, I punched holes into it, I put it against that, and that didn't really 100% work. I found out by trial and error the way the holes for this one goes, and this thing goes. So these are the holes that actually went on. So I put this against this wood, pinned it to this wood, and of course I made sure this wheel is right there, and so on and so forth. The original thing I tried here didn't work, so I found this block, which I thought was fantastic. So I put that on, and I found that it was a bit wobbly here, so therefore this was not smooth. I had a little copper pipe which is not the right size, so I cut it, and I cut it in half as well, so it fits around this shaft here. I've oiled it and made sure it runs smoothly like that. I adjusted this many times, to make it work. And the end result, I ended up doing this particular thing, and I know it might sound crazy, but it worked. So I put this underneath there, and I screwed one screw down here, one screw down there, and so held it down like that. Then, with understanding the holes where they go, I put the holes through there and made the height of this, because this was like a low kind of thing, so I found the height of this, so hence I've got the wood down here to lift it up a bit. I found this on its own wasn't working, like I said. I had to put a bush in there, so then that's okay-ish. I found that this was stiff, and it was sticking a lot. I knew that it would work with my kettle boiler, because the kettle boiler has a lot of pressure, hence it did work very nicely with the kettle boiler anyhow. This didn't have to be matching up 100%, as it were. But when I tried it with this original boiler that came with this engine, it didn't work, because I was losing a lot of steam here, and it needed more steam to push this out, because this was not aligned properly, etc, etc. In the end, I put this ruler across there, aligned the wheel, and left a big gap there to let it align itself a little bit there. I put oil everywhere, and I made sure it runs pretty smoothly, not 100% smooth there, but pretty smoothly, or should I say free. And while it's running free, then I tried it again. I had to aerodiet this because I was losing steam there. I had a thick tube there, I took that out, put this one on, and I had to leave it through overnight, obviously. So there you go, it's working fine, and if there's any questions, please do ask. It was a lot of trial and error, but I've understood the concept. One of the things I'd like to explain is this, that when this wheel is here, when this is fully out, this should be about level, it's there. So this should be about level there, okay? And when this is in, there, that side, this should be just about in, not fully in. I found that this particular thing was a bit more that way, so when you get to there, it was sticking a lot, because the bottom of this piston was hitting the bottom of that. So I had to just slightly, fraction move it this way, so that it doesn't touch it at the back there. So by understanding this part here, this is what I had to do. So I made markings there, knowing that fully in and fully out is there, and then I found the center and made the hole on the center there. Then obviously everybody knows this, I suppose. Down here the hole should match up there, and up here the hole should match up at the bottom there. I did turn this right around and make a new holes there, but I found, when I understood a little bit more concept of this, I found the original holes were okay-ish, so I tried with that, and it works fine. It's a little bit sticky sometimes, but this is not giving me enough steam to make it go. Obviously it's not 100%. If it was 100%, as it were, not leaking so much steam, this would work very good. But I had it running for 3 minutes straight without any problem at all, and then the steam pressure loses, and so it kind of sticks a little bit. But I'm quite happy with this project, and I'm glad I've finally finished. I think I bought this gosh, over 10 years ago, when I first understood it, and I first saw YouTube videos and stuff like that. I thought, oh, I'd like to have a go at that. And I bought this to try it, but obviously I didn't understand the concept, as I said, hence I'd never finished it. Well, thank you for watching again. I hope you enjoyed it as I did this project.